Hello, hi, how are you guys doing, man? Hey, Kuvendran Vianan, how are you? Thanks for popping on the stream. Looking forward to this. Yeah, today is going to be interesting because I'm going to start the show talking about player ratings in matches and looking forward to maybe explaining how I see things. They're a bit different this year. Whether they're good or bad, and then we're gonna talk about how the ratings impact the game, right? So we're gonna be looking at that. What is your favorite tactic at the moment for complete domination? Wow. As in sit for 70 minutes and just smash a team to smithereens? I think it's a 5-2-3. Yeah. Three at the back, two wing backs. But the way I play it, it's a bit complicated. Yeah. Yeah. It's a few systems rolled into one. Allows me to do things in games. So far I haven't shown anyone how I do that. Yeah, I kept it to myself largely. But tactics like other tactics that allow me to dominate games or without doing something like that would probably be like the 4-3-3 DM. That's also very strong. Played with inverted wingbacks, it can be extremely strong. Yeah, those tactics are very, very strong. Yeah. Derek Lowe, Omar MFC, how are you, man? Good morning. Kostis Evangelidis, how are you? Mock Rick, hey, how's things at home? How's the wife? Hope everything is good and well. For you, you got a camera, I understand. I have to catch up with your stream soon. I haven't been really catching up with other people's streams because I've had a lot of things to take care of at home. So yeah, still got things up in the air. I'll only know on Wednesday whether everything is sorted. Yeah, Wednesday night. Yeah, so still I'm on tenterhooks at the moment, not for myself, for someone else. And yeah, and yeah. Speaking of streams, I hope you guys took some time to check out the FM Streamer Showdown. It was a lot of fun yesterday. Thought it was a pity that the final had to go into a penalty shootout. I only managed to catch the tail end because, as you know, it starts at 3 a.m. for me. So by the time I do get up and then want to get the kids ready for school, or rather get the kids ready because they're not going to school just yet. I got up for I think the last match, right? The final itself. So Clates FM and Lelujo. It was very entertaining. I enjoyed myself. I thought I thought I was impressed with the streamer showdown, the lowdown. The boys Dupe. Dupe is funny, man. Nutphonic, Dupe, the rest of the boys, Omega Look and the rest. Yeah, so enjoyed listening to them. I thought it was a very slick production, so I was very impressed. Definitely a lot of work went into that show. So credit where credit is due. I mean, they deserve it, and I'm proud of the fact that our friend Lelujo managed to raise well over almost £3,000 for the National Autistic Association. So good on him. Do I trust the numbers I see in FM20 statistics? Well, no. That's the truth. I don't. The family is here in on this part of the small pond. Yeah, we're fine. It's the other side of the pond I'm a bit concerned about. Yeah. So I have the worst thing is I can't travel. So I'll be stuck in quarantine either side. That will take me out of the equation for 4 weeks in total. It's not going to do anyone any good. So the worst feeling one can have is impotence when you can't do anything except be on the phone and talking to people, which is not really doing very much. What did you make of this weekend's Premier League matches? Liverpool scoring. Classy is the word for it, right? Salah's goal was so nice. He took it down so well. Now he's the brace he scored takes him to the top of the table. He hasn't scored 4 or 5 games, I think, and a very good performance all around from the Liverpool team in attack. Lots of friendly, banter between the boys as well as they get off the pitch. James Miller telling Jordan Henderson, "You better watch it now. You're gonna be a defender for the rest of your life." It was entertaining. Chelsea looking good actually. Timo Werner is looking good. I think with Tuchel, Chelsea is gonna look pretty damn strong. The league race is 7 clubs are in it, but although City do seem to have a very strong advantage with the game in hand and 4 points clear, I don't see them. I don't see them slowing down. I mean, Sheffield United are very unlucky this season. Okay, they've had lots of games that they've lost by 1-0. A lot. I mean, they played good games and they lost 1-0. So I really feel for the Blades. I don't think they deserve to be at the bottom of the table. And I'm hoping they come good. Newcastle, what can we say about Newcastle? So a lot of interesting matches over the weekend. I was very, very entertained by the English Premier League. Yeah, I was also entertained by Palmeiras beating Santos in the final 1-0. That was also another entertaining match as well. I was waiting to see whether anybody was going to get sent off. You didn't see the end of the showdown, had to sleep. Yeah, I know the showdown, but for you it's like afternoon, right? No, it's evening. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 11, that would be the latest. Yeah, the showdown has really improved. It's a very good showdown. I mean, it was good at the beginning. I mean, it's always been a good show. Fantastic for the community. I thoroughly think, I honestly, there's nothing I can say that's not been said. You've made a 3 at the back Gegen press, all sorted defense. Don't know what roles in midfield and strikers you use. Looking at 3 in the middle, 1 AM and 1 striker. 1 AM and 1 striker? With 3 at the back? I'm assuming you have 2 wing backs? Don't you think you're a bit light in front? Then you're expecting to go camping. And 5 at the back doesn't camp very well. Trust me, take my word for it. It does not camp very well. Yeah. You'll be on higher mentalities, you'll get like low possession numbers. So most of the time the ball is going to be with the opposition. So it really depends. I think you need to have 2 strikers. You mean 3 in midfield seems a lot. You can go with 2 in midfield. Yeah. What's your favorite tactic for a team with the best players in the world? Wow, James Waza, that's a trick question, man. You're trying to pin me into revealing my favorite tactic. What's your favorite tactic for a team with the best players in the world? Okay, I love having 3 strikers. Or any combination of 3 strikers in front, right? So it'll probably be a 5-2-1-2. Probably be the 3-4-1-2. Yeah, that would be my favorite. Because you get some very nice quality goals. Because I get very bored with playing those 4-3-3 DM systems. Even if I were to play with friends, I probably wouldn't play the tactics that people are going to win with. I'll just play tactics I enjoy. So yeah, the 4-4-2 is also... The 4-4-2 can be very strong if you have the right players. If you have 2 really solid midfielders and a good back line, you can actually play a very good 4-4-2. And you can actually play a very attacking 4-4-2 that morphs into like a 4-2-4. Yeah. We haven't done Galileo so far. I mean, one of these days we'll get down to doing Galileo. 15 goals for Salah, yep. He is the first, I think, not many players in England, for Liverpool have scored 20 goals this season. 4 seasons straight. I think he's one of the very few players there. Upamecano. I don't know, man. Zealand, I felt for Zealand, man. He sounded so sick. Well, I hope he's okay, man. He sounded terrible on the microphone yesterday. I mean, I only heard him for a short while. He sounded like he was, because I was like in the middle, it's very hard to try and sleep and then you're thinking the FM streamer showdown is on, you don't watch it. So I heard his clearing of the throat. It sounded like he had a bad cold. I think it was the game against Lelujo, and then I fell back to sleep because he sounded sick and I was not feeling well myself. And I went, oh God, this is terrible. Boom. I'm going back to sleep. So yeah. I wonder whether when you play a draft mode match like that, right, the quality of your players in terms of reputation plays a big part. I wonder how big a part it plays. Because you see, the Clades FM and Lelujo had one of the strongest squads in terms of rankings, right? If you look at the season preview, the bookies odds. Yeah, I noticed one thing. Clades was good, man. I thought he played really well. Yeah, I thought he played really well in the final. Very unlucky to go out. When Lelujo switched the two wingbacks on attack and he conceded the goal, I thought Clades was in with a chance. I thought he was in because Lelujo was becoming a bit risky. And then he went to penalties. And I thought it was going to go to extra time. Thank God it was penalties because I don't think I could have watched until extra time. My wife would have killed me. That's one of the reasons why I probably can't take part in the True Showdown. Okay, I mean, I would love to take part if they do invite me. But you can just imagine the conversations I'll have to have with my wife. Honey, I'm playing with the boys. At my place, we started study online again after 10 months of normal. Okay. Since Ian Rush, correct. Since Ian Rush, no striker has scored 20 goals in 4 consecutive seasons. I should try Galileo with Forest. Wait. Like I said before, Galileo, you gotta play with good players. Yeah, I've even tried playing Galileo in a draft mode match once, and I got completely creamed. 6-0 by Jahid. Was it? I can't remember, was Jahid who beat me 6-0 or somebody else? Somebody beat me 6-0. Like, I just wanted to see what it was like. RPM with 2 ball winning midfield with 2 in 1 Christos Klagos. Need RPM with 2 ball winning midfielders. Why would you want to play with 2 ball winning midfielders? That sounds like a lot of aggression in midfield. Did you enjoy watching Bielsa's leads? Oh yeah. Yes, I did. I was very impressed. I want you guys, if you get a chance, to go watch the match again. But this time, watch where the Leeds players are when they don't have the ball. And tell me what you see. Yeah, because I want to do a video on this. But, when people ask me whether it's possible to replicate Bielsa's system, and I go, you can't. Not the way man marking works in Football Manager 21. And SI will be the first to admit there's a lot of work to be done on the defensive side as far as marking and pressing is concerned. When Leeds play, there's always another player close to an opposition player. They man mark, right? Every player is man marking another player. So it's impossible to achieve that in Football Manager. You can get, to some extent, a few of the players, but not the whole team. No way. So I was watching the game and I was like, oh my goodness, Leeds played so well. I was in Leeds camp and cheering them on because I want Leicester to slow down. What roles would you use in a 5-2-3 for the 2 midfielders and striker? The 2 midfielders, probably DLP, and you can go with the box-to-box midfielder. You can go with the CM on support. I've done it with 2 double DLPs as well to hold the position. Yeah. Jahid is good at draft mode. Yeah, he is good. He's fun to play with. But speaking of which, quite a number of them are not quite good in draft mode. So it's kind of fun, which we have to do soon. The only thing is that I wish there was somebody else who hosts draft mode. Because it shouldn't be me, because I'm the furthest away from everybody. So every time I do draft mode hosting, it's like, oh boy, this is going to take a while. All right. Okay, so what are we... I want I want to bring something up about ratings, right? Okay, so the game, let's set the stage, right? Last year, I thought it was way too easy for players to get good ratings. I was like impossibly good, easy to get good ratings, right? And then this year, we went the other route. Ratings became harder to get for a lot of players. I mean, to some extent, I'm kind of happy it's become tougher. Because getting 8s for wingbacks at the end of the season, average rating was just ridiculously easy. So tactics became, they improved the defending side of things, so wingbacks weren't getting so many assists anymore, right? I mean, they were getting assists, but not as many as like 30 assists, 20 assists that we were generating last season. And ratings have an impact on the game, right? Okay, when you look at training and development, okay, of players, ratings is important because you want a player to, because there's something called progression score and progression factor in the game, right? Progression score, yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I'm going to do a video on this. So you have these two things under the hood that determine how well your player develops over time. The score side is like, it takes everything into account, right? It treats everything equally, like your facilities, your coaches, your training plans, whatever, all that goes into one bin. Then you take at the player's personality, you take the player's determination, his ambition, you throw into the bin as well, and then you mix it all up and you get a progression score. Now, that progression score will also depend on things like matches, morale, other stuff, like so ratings in games. So basically, if a player plays well, it knocks on. So it leads into it adds to the progression score. So a player could get a higher progression score, but there's something called the factor now, progression factor. Progression factor is basically like there are certain things that, because you take the score and then you multiply it with a multiplier, right? So you have to multiply with something, and then it gives you the number of attributes that you might get for the player to improve in. And the second part of the equation has got it's got luck. There's a luck component in there, but what's common in both of them is the fact that a player has to do well on the pitch. So he's got to be playing games and he's got to do well. Now, this is the reason why some people probably were up in arms with FM21, because all of a sudden everybody's average ratings dropped. Now I want to show you something. Okay, so this is my Sporting Lisbon save, right? So basically this season, right? So we've lost a few matches. We lost here, not too many. And then like here, we've got this match, we played reasonably well. Like 7.3. Like here, my fullback here, in order for him to get 7.3 to us, he had to get 2 key passes in the game, right? So here Pedro Porro had 7.9, 2 key passes and 2 assists. So the thing now in the game is this, right? In order for a player to do really well, like if you want him to get 8, for example, he better be man of the match as well. So that's what I've been telling people, right? So like you get a striker, he scores 1 goal or 2 goals, and sometimes you see him at 7.5 and you go, oh my god, why isn't it 8? Okay. And he needs to have man of the match. So he needs like key passes, he needs assists, he needs goals. So a striker is not going to get like a 10. Like I managed to get a 10 in FM21 a few times already. My striker scored like 3 goals, man of the match, 4 goals, man of the match, and he got it, right? So the thing here is this: in order, so you got your facilities in one corner, you got the coaches in one corner, you got all the things that you can control, right? And then you got match ratings from games, right? Then you've got his the morale factor as well. Okay, all of that goes in and gives you something called a score. So then you have a multiplier effect. Now the multiplier effect comes with a bit of luck and also performances again. So there's if there's a streak of performances, it builds, So if he's been playing, then it builds in. So it gives you a multiplier. It multiplies the effect. Now, if he gets injured, let's say if a player is injured, then the multiplier can go the other way. So instead of being a positive multiplier, it can be a negative multiplier. So all these things are important to understand. The problem with FM21 was key tackles. Now, for some people, key tackles was a big, huge deal because they thought that a player his stats are being affected because key tackles are not being recorded in the game. The problem with key tackles is key tackles are rare. What's a key tackle? In the game of Football Manager, a key tackle is one where you prevent a goal scoring opportunity. Right? So how many times do you think... So I know that the way it's being presented in the game, the way it's being calculated has not been entirely accurate. Now, I think SI are going to fix this eventually. But I, for one, don't think, looking at this, just this match alone, right? We won 3-0. Don't see it. I don't see key tackles being an issue. So when I look at my players and look at development, right? Why is this a big deal for me? Because in terms of development, what we had last year was a big problem. We had players getting like 40 to 50 point attribute gains in a season. Okay, and that was huge. Okay, so I was like, oh my god, it's so easy to develop players. So I've gone back into my game, all my long-term games. We just do all time because this is from September 20th. I mean 20th of September. Sorry, the year September 2020 to December 21, right? So it's about a year. Okay. And we look at the attribute development for this player, it has been quite phenomenal. This is all more than one. So this is 10. So this is 10, sorry. Sorry, yellow is 10, sorry. Dribbling is 1. 14, 15, right? Then you got stuff like this. Marking, 11, 12. So there are attribute games, but what I like about this year, it's not so easy to do it. I mean, come on. What we had last year as well. We had other issues last year. Last year, we had this. Anybody remember me in the game? This was me in the game last year, right? Okay, so look at my attributes. I mean, this is literally me, right? This is the new gen, that's me. Because new gens were coming into the game and they were just exploding in growth, right? You know, before they were even 24, they'd be world class. They'd have phenomenal attributes, and this is me in the game last year. So it was way too easy for players to get consistently good results, right? And then have those consistent good results and then go on to have these extreme growth patterns in the game. So I think this year what SI did was they kind of, I won't say I'm saying they nerfed a bit of the ratings, and this is a matter of debate, right? Player ratings. In some countries, 6 is considered good. And ratings are subjective, right? 7 is good for some people, 8 is good for some people, and 6 is good for some people. Nobody's going to be happy with ratings. They're never universal. Yeah. In FM21 definition of key tackle, prevent a 0.3 goal. That's why we never have T. Yeah, correct. It's got to be a really big chance for you to generate a key tackle. But I know that eventually SI is going to deal with this little issue, and probably because there is still a problem with key tackles. Okay, I can have 10 leagues loaded, right? Which I have in some of my saves, 10 or 12 leagues loaded, and there's only like 2 or 3 key tackles in my league, and then the rest of the other leagues have got so many. Like now, if you go down to if you go to this game, which is my my Nottingham Forest save, you look at player detail and you look at key tackles. The key tackles, where's key tackles? There we go. 1 key tackle. And the Stevens. That's it. So only 1 tackle that prevented a massive 0.3 chance. Yeah, man. So that's the other thing. Yeah, Brakanka is phenomenal. Yeah, thanks. Everybody can. Look at my defeat, man. Wait, I saw somebody talk about Leeds yesterday. Bamford man-marked the right back way back without the ball. Yep. They are supposed to pick up. And then I remembered reading a Leeds interview once about how they had to get used to the system, right? It was just incredible because it was a new... For them, it's a way of playing that they weren't too used to. Having to mark players. Oh my goodness, Matt Hagen, 10 points. Was he injured? Did he get badly influenced by some other players? I mean, to be honest with you guys, right? When it comes to ratings, 6.5 is meets. Okay, in the game of Football Manager, 6 is meets expectations. Anything between 6 and 6.7, 6.8 is like meets expectations. Anything above that is already exceeding expectations. So if you get 7, he's doing well. Yeah. So they reworked the rating system because it was abusive. I mean, I won't say it's abusive. That's a terrible thing to say. It was too easy for us to get phenomenal growth patterns last year in our players, our new gens. They had to do something about it. Otherwise, we'd be abusing the system, right? Look at how we were abusing it last year in terms of training. If we don't do something about it now, oh man. And guess what, guys? I'm in the game again. Rashidi. I'm in the game, guys. But this time I'm not phenomenal anymore. This is me in the game. Apparently I'm unambitious. Apparently I'm good with both feet. Okay, I got good tackling, technique, jumping reach, and bravery. So guess what? This is actually me, okay? So I'm playing for Tampines Rovers in Singapore. Information, yeah, it's all here. English, Chinese, Malay, not bad. Eligibility, Singapore, nation training, club training, place of birth, England. Okay, I wonder whether I can. I'm gonna send a scout to him. I'm gonna scout myself. Let me see now. Scout report, right? So scouting is in progress to see whether we can bring me into the club. Oh, Milan, yeah, I was a big fan of Maldini, man. Well, I was a fan of the Van Basten era, the Ruud Gullit era, yeah. You enjoyed the Christmas tree, Milan? For determination, yeah. I'm terrible, man. I'm so sad in that game. Well, guys, we beat Liverpool 3-2. Not bad, but we had a player sent off in the 35th minute, guys. And we beat Liverpool 3-2. We had a 2-1 lead, and then we scored a third in the 83rd minute. So let's see the goals. Yeah, Christmas tree is very, very nice. Where's the sounds? Okay. That was a great opening goal. Right. And then Lator, Liverpool, you can't hold them. You can't keep this team down, man. Jenkinson, Diallo, then Lolly inside the box, cuts inside and then scores. Liverpool are vulnerable to these kind of inside runs. Very vulnerable to inside runs. So if you want to beat Liverpool, you have to have those inside runs. So now we've got this next match coming up. We drew against United as well. But we're playing Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, Newcastle. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this up. I'm 6th in the Premier League. I just want to make sure that I make it to Europe. All right. It's going to be tough. If I can, hold this course, maybe. But I have to concentrate, man. That's the thing. Full on 100% concentration. And there's a part of me that wants to go into we're not going to use this. I was thinking of using a half space tactic. There's a big part of me that wants to use a different tactic. Because normally this is how I used to play last time, right? Last time what I would do is I would adapt for different games. If a game comes up and I look at the team is playing, they're susceptible to a 4-4-2, I'll play a 4-4-2. They're susceptible to 4-2-3-1, I'll play a 4-2-3-1. By becoming nowadays, I don't want to spend so much time thinking about the that side of the game anymore because there's just too much work. And now I just want to enjoy myself. Of course, like if I play against a 4-4-2, I'm more likely I like the 4-2-3-1, right? Because it's quite strong against the 4-4-2. If I find that I'm playing a team that's playing a 4-3-3 and they're very strong, I want to go to a 5-2-3, a 5-2-1-2, right? I've got a 5-2-1-2. I would love to use that system against them. Celtic qualified for the Champions League along with Rangers. Look at the gap between them and Aberdeen. Both of them lost 3 matches. It's Rangers, Aberdeen, and Ross County. And then Hibernian, St. Johnstone, Celtic. Oh wow, Rangers only lost away matches so far. 13 goals. And then 17 goals to Ciro Immobile leading the league at Juventus. And then Bayern Munich with 14. The most phenomenal goal scoring exploits are actually in the Premier League, man. Timo Werner with 20, Salah with 18, Mitrovic with 15. This is going to be interesting. Balls to the walls. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. We're going to have to concentrate. We're going to have to do our best because I want to get into Europe. If I get into Europe, it's 1 year ahead of schedule. Champions League is Chelsea opposite. Let's get serious, okay? Attacking efficiency. Our thing about us is we don't have a lot of shots on goal. Chelsea, 13. Well, the good news is they're apparently wasteful, right? So they don't really convert. But they're in the middle zone. That's not too bad. Defensive efficiency. Yeah, that's our story this whole season. So opposition conversion rates are about the same. Our expected goals per game is 1.84. Well, that's not too bad. We could do better. This is gonna be so. Who was your pick for the FM streamer showdown? Who was the person you picked? I've been picking Lolujo since day one. I don't know why. The first one I wasn't so sure. But then when I saw him play a game, I went, okay, that's it. Lolujo's going to win it. Then the second FM streamer showdown was the same thing, right? Lolujo. Third FM streamer showdown, the same thing. After the fourth, I just couldn't be. I just like, okay, if this was a casino, I just put my bet on black kind of thing. That's it. Don't look, don't think, just walk away. Taylor, Lolly, Myton. No, this is not going to work for us. We want to have Shearhouse playing. Shearhouse is without a shadow of doubt the most important player in this system. Joe Worrell, now it's the business end, right? So we're going to make sure that we have a backup left back and right back on the pitch. We don't want to take chances, which means one of the strikers has to rest. Sim Tandi, okay, so good. We got enough adequate cover. We got Carvalho, no. We need a Harry Arthur. So we've got a full bench that I can rotate. Joe Lolly is not 100%. I made a tactic that I've considered 4 goals in 26 data. Everyone which club? Nah, man. Look, don't worry about it. 4 goals in 26 games is still fairly impressive. I know people some people might say, oh, it's only Chelsea, it's PSG. You should just have fun. Play the game. Enjoy yourself. If I was the kind of guy that gets upset with people, man, I would have a short life. So if, oh man, Ryan Yates 3 to 5 weeks, just my luck, man. Damn it. Look, we needed Ryan Yates available for all these matches because I don't have a second Ryan Yates. I only have one Ryan Yates. Shields is also at a knock. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Myton will have to play. Where's my bench, man? I got no bench. Now Arthur, if we get an injury, that's it, man. I got no more central midfielders that can be dependent on. Yeah, we can't. Pantovic may have been okay, but he's out on the right. I mean, these players are, seriously, guys. We're performing minor miracles with these boys, okay? So we gotta take Yates out. And then we'll stick in Joe Worrell on the bench. Nicholas Iono is not too bad, but he needs to go and play some, 2 days time. We never know, right? So maybe they'll be fine by then. Nah, they're all good lah. They are no. Don't. They're draft mode. Hey, let me explain something to you guys, right? So it's not a question of whether they know enough more about tactics or I know more about tactics. It's not that. Draft mode, there's not much time. You gotta play on key highlights, right? There's not much tinkering you can do. And even if you wanted to tinker, you feel for the other guy. Because it's more like nobody likes to wait, right? So the more you tinker and tweak, the more the other guy has to wait. And it's very annoying. So after a while, it doesn't affect you yourself, because when you play draft mode, if I am tinkering and I got 8 other guys playing with me, the other 8, and trust me, I've been in matches like draft mode with a couple of guys before, everybody has to wait for you. So I'm so different in draft mode. I'll just go in with one tactic and then I won't make many changes. I'll just play and then maybe I'll have a switch. I might switch tactics, that's about it. And then I hardly tinker because it takes too much time. Yeah, so it's no, don't look at it as they know you know more or they know more. No, it's all about fun. Don't take draft mode too seriously. Just have fun. You can't judge anybody's knowledge about the game from draft mode. I don't. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I do when I see a really strange tactic on the screen. Then I go like, what the hell is this guy doing? Does he know this is a bit crazy with 5 minutes to go? Is he out? Then he scores 2 goals and I go like, okay, it's a good thing I didn't say anything. The only time you're proven right is if they lose. They go like, yeah, you did something. Hindsight is a bitch. You stay away, they're not about tinkering. Of course you can. Oh, okay. All right, let's see now. Okay. Okay, let's go. See, unhappy. What the heck is wrong with this team? Bashiru? What the hell is Bashiru doing in my team? See, the number of players we have either injured or not available. Injured. Diallo is suspended. This is a team that's about to get clobbered, man. We're gonna have to do our best. The thing about a 4-2-3-1 is the 2 central midfielders. Both my first choices are there. Just like the 4-4-2, right? You have your top 2 central guys. If you look at the center, the 2 central midfielders, right? Just like a 4-4-2, you get the wrong ones. You're so. Okay, guys, let's do this. We got a few more matches left. We want to clear. Look at my super keeper on attack nowadays. Okay, distribute the ball quickly. Let it go, baby. Kick one down the line this way. Mateos, decide. Okay, play for set pieces. Yep. Let's see if this works. Right, focus plane on the right, overlap left. Everything's correct. Okay. Let's go. I don't think we're in. This is Chelsea. All right. Let's go, babies. I expect they win to the house about saying that. We just had it to we just had it to him. Come here. Okay, kicking off. Let's go. Do we have a clear day? Oh man, this is a bit dark. Let's not go to Kia highlights because you guys want to see a bit of action, right? Let's go TV mode. I need to see the game, man. Okay, let's sideline. This is too fast. You guys will probably go, oh my god, this match is going too fast. Robinson, Pulisic read the danger. Very nice tackle from Bashiru. Plays it back to our keeper. Kick it long. Oh, okay. No, Pulisic. What a save from the keeper. Okay, that's it. That instruction has to go. Slow pace down. Distribute to the flanks. Oh, that was quick. That was so quick, man. All right, look at the way Chelsea is playing. I'm already under the... Okay. Yeah, go wing. It's out to Lyle Taylor. Our hot shot is not hot anymore. It's like a cold freeze gun right now. It shoots frozen bullets now. It hasn't been scoring for a while. I mean, for me, scoring is like brace, every other game kind of thing, or every game is kind of come short. Jenkinson, you got time? Get us a corner. Pirlo was one of the world's greatest playmakers, in my honest opinion. Yeah, Andre Pirlo was phenomenal. My favorite regista. In fact, the regista in the game was entirely modeled on Andre Pirlo. When SI created the regista, the Mazzala was on a player that many years ago. I don't know what came over them to create the Mazzala, but yeah. But I'm glad they did. And I know that we're looking at they are hopefully in the next hopefully they sort things out this year as far as the holy shit. There's the ice skating, man. I can't stop them. They're pulling me apart. Because we got no control in midfield. Yeah. Good work. Lolly to Bashiru, Arthur, Robinson, Maiton, Lyle Taylor holds it up. Maiton, oh, that's a poor cross. We need to we need to strengthen this our lines a bit more. The weakest area of mine is still central midfield. Wing is good enough for next season. I'm looking at getting another central midfielder to pair up with Ibrahim Diallo. I don't have to go out there and find too many improvements. But every time I lose Ryan Yates, I struggle. Because my roaming playmaker is not good enough. And this problem is this Arthur. I don't think he's roaming good. He's that good at playing as a roaming playmaker as well. Decisions 11. Anticipation 10. Call this a roaming playmaker. This guy has got absolutely no idea what to do. Yeah, Fuad Bashiru. His decision making is at least a bit better. So we're gonna have to move this guy here and this guy here. Okay. Arthur is like, okay. Now I want to get him to look for quick counters like that. Hey. Second goal. Look at this. Boom. I know we're conceding a lot of goals, but this is against Chelsea. I wasn't expecting to win anyway. He's still 7.0. Unbelievable. I'll remove his. I'm definitely gonna remove this, man. No, not this. God, there's no outlet right now. So I've got white target man, right? But the current target man isn't good enough, not strong enough to hold the ball up. Suddenly all his passing, his kicking is not reaching the target as well. Enough torture. Let's get it to key highlights. No, not Claudio Machizo. There's another player. What do you like? Machizo is not the player they modeled it on. They modeled it on another player. Cannot remember his name now. I should pull one back so then before the end of the first half. That's at least good news. You just have to try and do something for the second half. Team talk. See this. They should have just given us this, right? You can do a drop down here and then just tell him what you want to say to him personally. Yeah, 6.5, 6.5, still okay. 6.4, well, all things considered. If any of 6.6 improving, 6.5, 6.4 still. Nothing I can do about this guy. Oh, it's a throw. Jenkinson, Arthur, come on. Show me what you have, man. Bashiru. Nice pass. Lolly. It's 2-2. Forest 2, Chelsea 2. What a goal from Lyle Taylor. No, ignore this. I need wing in the game, man. Lolly. Lyle Taylor just turned and snapped it to the back of the net. 16 goals for the season. That's not too bad, eh? He's my Bamford. Alright, still 6.4. Harry Arthur is working hard. Now he's on a yellow card. Okay, now I have to think. I'm toying with the idea of bringing this guy and asking to play as a midfielder. We have to hope that Arthur doesn't get injured. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. Sorry, Arthur doesn't get himself sent off. No! Christian Pulisic. Ay. How do you create a system and congest the middle but create space on the flanks? Just play narrow. Focus play to the middle. And you get space on the flanks. As long as you have players that can attack the space down the flanks, yeah, then you should be fine. You can just the middle with focus play to the middle, or you play with like playmakers, like one or two playmakers in the center of the park. Yeah. Damn it. We came from 2 goals down, leveled the match, and then we're now go behind. This is the missing ingredient. I have to take a chance, man. I don't have any other players I can bring on for him. So what I need next season is a ball winner. I need an N'Golo Kante kind of player in the center of the park. Otherwise, I can't play a lot of systems. Oh my god, we just got ripped apart again. Hey Victor, how are you, man? Sweden jersey washed as soon as possible. Been playing since Premier Manager 98. It finally clicked for you. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. The game is actually quite straightforward, right? If you think about it that way. There's no... Don't overcomplicate the game. You hear a lot. I mean, it's so easy to fall into that overcomplication thing a lot. Just enjoy yourself. I mean, like, you know, Forest 2, Chelsea 4. If I want to exploit the match engine, play that kind of a game, maybe it would be 4-4, but I don't want to do that as well. But I don't know if it would have made much of a difference, right? Could I have used long throws? I just don't like using long throws. So, yeah. And I don't think long throws are that huge of an exploit anyway. Louis Wing, 1 to 2 days, that's not too bad. Taylor ends the goal drought, but then after that, the whole team starts to struggle. So it's still 6. Arsenal, come on, lots of story, morning glory. Arsenal lost to Newcastle, my goodness. Spurs are still rocking it at the bottom of the table, guys. With a few more matches left, I understand that I don't know what has happened to Spurs in this edition of Football Manager, but apparently in quite a number of people's saves, Spurs get relegated in the first season. That's crazy, man. Rizky, how are you? Emirovic, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. You? How's school, man? Decline. Oh, switch ball to other flank is a very good trait to learn. Deep lying, I mean, do we want to spend too much time over-analyzing this tactic? Balance fluid. Okay, everybody's going to kamikaze together. Most of the time, they're going to kamikaze the safe way. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to know. That's quick and easy. I mean, you want to get technical, look at all the roles they spend all that time. Hell, man, I'm going to take forever. I want to play the game quickly. I'll worry about all kinds of things later. I mean, I'm safe from relegation. I got my magical 40-point target, right? So that's it. Oh yeah, we wanna mess around with the wage budget, so we got big buffer next year. Okay, so I can move all. I can basically take all the money, put it here for next season if I want to be, you know, a bit naughty. Dr. Aktram Schreiber. So, how's the day, man, been for you? Have you been having fun today? I'm working on the creating tactics 442. I only managed to get the intro done today. We got new intake has arrived for assessment. A friendly match has been... You got very reason to be excited by Emfuho Longo. My goodness. So, I'm like, how do you pronounce his name? Wow. I'm excited too, man. He's temperamental, but hell, look at his attributes. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Emfo Longo, Alistair Gillis. Not bad. Lovely. We can work with that. Vinny Larkin. Man, I'm going to sign you. Shit, you're not a defender. Curtis McKnight. Wow. Defender, right? Not bad. Good starting attributes. So these are all the youth candidates. You I don't need. You I don't need. You I don't need. You I don't need. No need. Don't need. Don't need. Malvin John. No. Forget it. With that name, we're not signing you. Matt McManus. Wow. Moves ball to right foot before dribbling attempt. Oh, okay. So it looks like I'm going to start with Matt McManus and sign the rest. But this guy, Glenn Connolly, is pretty interesting. He's already... Wow. Wow. Low self-belief. All these players have to be mentored, man. My staff, I'm still haven't signed a... My staff is still not that fantastic for the junior team. Right. We still have to add more players here, more staff here. Balance, no, not a good personality. Balance, I haven't really spent a lot of time on this. Model citizen, I got 1. And then we got this. I mean, you need the whole shebang, right? You just can't go and everyone is a model citizen, but we have got to improve this. Otherwise, this is never going to be. I mean, otherwise the attributes also are not going to be fantastic. The personalities. You notice the personalities. Not a lot of them are good personalities. So we're gonna go staff search. So we've got room for 4 more coaches. I'm probably gonna fire Gareth Holmes. Yeah. Tom Mallinson as well. So let's see what we can find first. Staff search, edit search. We want coaching. Okay, I'm gonna create a new one, right? We're gonna just remove this, and remove this, and I'm gonna pick personality. Okay, personality is at least okay. Is, well, we can't go. I mean, you have to put all of them there. Okay, so we got to do a lot. Is. Okay, sheesh, this is gonna be long, man. Okay, edit search. General personality. How many do I need, man? I need about 4. Okay. Or. Okay. Professional. Resolute. Moral citizen. Okay. General personality. Professional. I can't even open this up. Okay, professional, model citizen, professional, no. Driven is also fine. Or. Okay. All right. More professional. Okay, we got our personalities here. Customize. Purchase view. Bang. There we go. All right, now You didn't get counter attacked? Solo block roaming with section and position for maybe a patient attacks. I used to think I could not counter attack and play more patient at the same time, but now I'm sitting there allowing space to be played by more. Yeah, it's cool, man. Like that. Okay. $14, $17. Okay. Outralio. How do you get them to see whether they like to be under 18? Because here they don't give you under 18s as a choice. There's a Facundo there. Model season. Facundo, where's Facundo? Facundo Villabia. Model season. How do you get them to, how do you find out if they want to be interested in realistic appointments for youth team? Okay. Does this work? Clear, include realistic appointments. That's it. Okay. So I assume this group doesn't mind coming. Okay. So we got professional, model citizen. So Brian Kerr, defending. Okay. Ask him if he wants to sign as an under 18s assistant manager. Okay, let's go to our staff. Start firing. Start firing all of them, man. We don't need you anymore. We just found our staff. Okay, go to coaching team. Guess up. You. Hey, Tom, how are you? I love your name, man. But guess what? I'm going to give you a chance to do a mutual termination. All right. Goalkeeping coach, Matt Boom. You are a model citizen. If I'm not mistaken, I sign a model citizen at least once. Yep. Okay. Performance analyst is okay. Manager, Gareth Holmes. I think, c'est la vie. Enjoy the fish. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. You're out of here. Okay, all of you can go. All right. Now, we got Brian Kerr. We got one model citizen. We got fitness coach David Garcia. How's about it, man? We need some, at least somebody decent. Okay, this is not too bad. Okay, Mark Whitlow, resolute. Okay, approach the sign. 18. It's like he reads my mind. Okay, all right. Now we want attacking 15. Fit. Holy cow! Where have you been all my life? Approach the sign. Under 18s coach. Where have you been all my life? Would not qualify. You bloody waste of time. Okay. What about this guy? We already signed him. This 10, 11, 11, 11 is okay. John Anderson, coach, resolute. Come here. Approach the sign. Under 18s coach. Walk away. Don't waste my time. Richard Hastings. No. We got Beto. We got Rob Edwards. Approach the sign. Everybody wants to be an assistant manager. He also wants to be assistant manager. Damn it. Okay, we gotta find China. I'll never forget you, man. China. Okay, come on. John Anderson. I think I already approached him, right? He said no. Okay. David Garcia, no. Fernando Gago. Please, your attributes aren't that fantastic, okay? Shit. Okay. Neil Sullivan. See, these are the only realistic appointments we have. Okay. So we drop. Alright. These all don't have a job. Danny. 10. Okay, done. Add clause. Add bonus. You can counter attack without playing direct. Yes, you can. But then you have to have players who are going to play those direct passes. Right? If you don't have players who can play those kind of passes, then you struggle. So if you want to do a counter attacking tactic, you can play short, right? But make sure that you have playmakers where you think you can win the ball and release the ball. That's basically it. Oh, fine. Alex Pope. I may have tried him just now, right? Okay. Attacking fitness 11. I approached you already. 10 I've already gone with you. Richard Hastings 9. Not that fantastic, man. Yeah, we just wait for those two to come in. Hey, Jahid, how are you? I have a 17-year-old left back with 14 passing total decisions. What should I do to make him a playmaking fullback? 17-year-old left back with 14 passing total decisions. He needs to learn. His flair has to go up. So it's going to take you some time. What you have to do now is, if he's a natural fullback, he's not going to forget that. So get him to learn the DM position straight away. Yeah, once he becomes accomplished, if he can become natural, he can, if he's young enough, right? He might become natural there. Because there's several grades of natural, right? It's not just one. So get him to learn, I think it's a register's role, right? Which improves flair as well. So then after that, it's passing, decision, visions, and flair. Once he gets all those in, then you can teach him killer balls. All right, Diallo is back. Yay. Ryan Yates is still injured, so we can have Kai Shearhouse playing. Yay. Milos Pantovic for Warrell. Fuad Bashiru. All right. Oh, Jahid, are you around later tonight? After our BYT session, you and I can sit down and we can, make plans for the weekend. Having a bad day for tech. Tell me. Yeah, I had that kind of a day today. Notice something, right? Now my skins work. Only this one. So I went through the whole game for a long time, trying to find out why my skins couldn't be, because I was crashing a lot, if you guys remember, right? I was crashing for a while. And then I was trying to figure out what was causing it. So I deleted and reinstall my Football Manager again. And then when I assigned the location, because in FM you can set a location for all your saves, right? So if you come inside preferences, you come up to here, you can go location, right? This is where you can save your folder to. So I forgot. So when I set the location, I went. It says there, right there. Where do you want your game to be? Choose the location to save all your files to. So I was thinking of making game save files. So I went Sports Interactive Games, and I couldn't see any of my skins. So I was like, stupidissimo, man, stupidissimo. Okay. I would say, yeah, got quite a few we want to sign. Okay, so let's just go up to the list. I think we'll sign all right up to Matt McCannis. That's good. Yeah. I will make a recommend until all. Okay, done. Okay. He's gone for the exact same ones I wanted to sign. What roles would you take for Atlanta replication? I personally struggle for the the three up front. I can't remember. I think my Atalanta is slightly different, right? Mine is not really pure Atalanta. Load. Where's my Atalanta? Page 1. Tactics. Final. Where is my Atalanta? Stage 1. Tactics. Was it in beta? Final. Pagan, Cheeky, Firestorm. Holy moly, new folder. God only knows what my tactic is. BYT Discord. No, this is not it. This is your tactics. I don't know, man. I can't remember what I used for my version. Got another folder here. Okay. This is documents, so there's another one. Okay. Okay, where we got Atlanta is that here? BYT Discord, no. Beta 1, final. Shit. I remember I created one. And I put it on Discord as well. But now I can't remember what it is. Because I remember the Atlanta system, I had like, it was something like this. I meant something like this, 3421. Something close to this, actually. Yeah. I can't remember though now. Yeah. For the front three, depends on whether you want to do a 1-2 or a 2-1, right? So if you do a 1-2, then you need the guy in front to create space, so he can be a complete forward. You go Trequartista and attacking midfielder on attack. That's what I would do. All right, quick pick. Shearhouse, Maiton, Lolly, Carvalho. All these are the players I don't want to use. But Shari, what can come here. In the middle is my Louis wing. And then on the left is my Taylor and Shearhouse combination. All right, done. And then on the left is Anthony Robinson or Ribeiro. One of these two. Who's faster? Who is the faster of the two? This guy. Yeah. Can you take my children off me, please? Children, stay off fuzzy TV. I will. Oh, fits in with the club culture. Very good. My kids are coming home later, man. This is going to be fun. So yes, now they got a new bed yesterday. I had to go and do the bed for them yesterday. They had so much fun last night. It's getting in my way. I just couldn't understand these two boys of mine. They're just adorable. There's no way you can get angry with kids. And I always get very thing about me is this, right? I get very angry inside when I hear about abuse. You know, like abusing children, like, you know, other people doing it, like, you know, I get really fired up. Like, I literally I can just take my hands and choke the neck of the person that does it, kind of thing. Cause I really hate it when people abuse children. I just lose it. There's no dial in me, you know, less losing it. No, I just lose it. Hey, Slipkey, how are you, man? Oh, long time. They said their kids to be Tian, he needs time to stream. No, it's okay. We'll just have them running around, having fun. Trust me, my two boys will keep them more than occupied. The way they run around the house, my God, seriously. My boys do not understand the concept of the inside the house voice and outside the house voice. I've been trying for a really long time. Until I started using my voice to control. What I do now with my voice is I change, right, my tonality of my voice. And then when my children hear the tone, there's silence. So instead of raising my voice, I change the tonality of my voice. I sound different. And it works. So when they hear my voice change, right, you see because they be crying and bawling in front of the mother, I just carry one of the boys up and start talking to him, and suddenly total silence. He doesn't cry anymore. And then because I can't stand it when they do that, right? They just go to my wife, because my wife has got a soft heart. She's got such a soft heart. I'm the kind of father that goes, if they're gonna bawl and cry, leave them in the room for a few hours. I don't care. Let them cry it out, right? I'm old school. Children have to sleep on the bed and cry themselves to sleep, kind of thing. My wife is like, oh my God, come here. Tell me what's bothering you. I say, that's what's bothering him. He wants to be coddled to bed. I don't do no coddling nonsense. Bustthenet daycare centers coming to town. Yes, coming to a town near you. I love kids. Yeah, I used to go out with my family on weekends, right? So my cousins and all my friends. So one day I decided we were all out, we're gonna have a barbecue. So back then I was still single. I didn't have any I was single, right? So I brought a tent. I was having a barbecue, I pitched the tent, and then the kids were going, what's happening? I said, no, there's gonna be story times in the tent. And I said, we'll all have fun in the tent. So suddenly all the kids all came to the tent. They're all either sitting inside the tent or outside the tent with me. Everybody was like, and that was the day when my friends, my family all decided, well, we're having a gathering, find out if Dr Jit is coming. Because all the parents were now free, and, I became the de facto entertainer. I love kids. I've got a lot of time for them. Joe Lolly, I have no time for you. What the heck is wrong with you, man? Son, we have to finish the season with some style. Okay, where is this guy? Touchline shot. Fire him up, man. It's not playing well. Look at that. 6.3. The number should be bigger than the name. I don't care who it is. Just tell me You know, like, I want to see this. Why? I wish these numbers would be a bit more clearer. No, there's no making me happy in this game, man. What time will BYT be today in UK time? Right. So I would think it's about 4 p.m. Wait. Yeah, about 4 p.m. Don't worry, it'll be recorded. Yeah. But bring your tactics today. Like, seriously, bring your tactics. Like, just bring whatever you have, and then we'll try different things out. We did an exercise the other. Yeah. Forest 1, Arsenal 0. No, it's gonna be for VAR. Damn it, the goal disallowed. I was so happy he was offside. I thought we got the goal, man. Knowing now my bubble is gonna burst and we can come down. We're coming back down to earth. Oh no. Yeah, man, literally. Oh, clear the baby. Sharehouse, don't be a pussy. Bloody. What the hell? Sharehouse, what are you doing? Man, you got pushed off the ball by Villian? His strength is 10. You're stronger than him. What the hell? Your balance is not that bad. Lyle, go. Oh, man, hits the post. Come on, we gotta fire the boys up. We are playing well. We are very unfortunate to be a goal down. I know we just conceded another goal. I'm looking at the other monitor. I don't want to see why I don't know. I do not know. Damn it. I'm looking at why we conceded. This is so unfair. Ay. I can't even berate them. I just had one shot. Disappointing performance. We could have this is the thing about the game, right? You gotta check whether I don't think I did my match bonuses correctly before leading up to this match as well. That first 15 minutes is damn important. That's when you want to score a goal. Nice. Yeah. We got nothing to lose, man. We got nothing to lose but puppy power. No, I next season my biggest problem is my RPM position. We gotta get somebody in. Every time Ryan Yates gets, I need an RPM, I need AMC, I need spares, or at least get another two more players in. Because we always struggle whenever Ryan Yates gets injured, we go on a bad run. Or if he's having a bad game, we go on a bad run as well. But Lyle Taylor will still lead the line, man. This wing there's plenty of potential in this youngster. Oh yeah, and we got Shearhouse. Yeah, that's his name. Kai Shearhouse, right? But Shithouse right at the moment. I mean, he played well at the start of the season, but this happens in the game, right? You see, Joe Lawley is having a very bad end to the season. Look at that, 6.0 dipping into the subs. Yeah, he's unreliable this season. So we need competition for his place as well. We had a phenomenal start to the season. Joe Lawley was playing well. Lyle Taylor was playing well. But towards the end of the season, one injury to Ryan Reitz, and We got all kinds of problems. There's movement. I like the movement, but we need better players. We're not going to win the league or even be close to doing well in the Champions League with this kind of half-baked performances. Legend, it's pretty easy, right? To know if you can beat. Right now, it's always the case, right? I can beat almost every single team below me, right? Like it's the top 10 teams. The bottom half, I have no problems beating them. The top 7, I have a problem because there my attributes are just not good enough, right? I know that our attributes are not good enough. So all these teams right now, let's look at where we were supposed to be, right? We're supposed to be here. Now we're 1,000 to 1, now we're 700 to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would say this group, right? Let's pretend, if you can hold them to a draw, that's a damn good result. If you can beat them, very impressive. Now, if your tactic should have no problems beating these teams. Shouldn't have any problems beating these teams. You know that when you're struggling against these teams, right? If you can see the attacking patterns against weaker sides, it's just a question of your players. That's it. Just improve your players. I mean, there's something else that you can do, of course. You just, keep tweaking your tactics and then, maybe playing a different set of tactics. Like, there's one way of playing this game that I sometimes do in my saves, which is I play like a back 5, right? A 5-2-1-2, which is notoriously difficult to break down. Then I will play 5-2-1-2 for a while and then switch to another tactic just to get the goal and drop back into my huddle 5-2-1-2 again. Then score another goal and drop back into my huddle. I can do that, but I mean, I don't know, man. Feels like feels funny, right? Like, okay, I show you, right? Okay, should I? Okay, for example, I got these 2 tactics, right? I could toggle between the 2 in the game. I can. These 2 tactics are toggleable. Like I start and then I go from this to this. I can toggle them. And then what we can do is make another version that's more defensive. Hold on, let me just try something. Okay. Alright, so we turn this guy into a inverted winger. Goes this way on attack. Then turn this guy into a winger on attack. Turn this guy into a this is fine. This guy comes in here. This guy shifts the gear, comes up here. We can just do it this way. This guy go. No, this won't work. This guy's a change to a fullback on attack. Okay. This guy's gonna overlap. This guy's gonna come in here. This guy's gonna come this way. They'll together. They'll open up this side of the pitch. Okay. Then we go inward. We're gonna attack. This guy comes on this way. Shadow striker won't hold out the ball, but this guy's gonna be a toggle. Okay. So now I create this one. Fly by light. So this is actually 3 tactics in one. Okay. Let's fly by wire mid block. This is a mid block. This is a mid block, right? Okay. So we just change this to lower line of engagement. Regroup, counter, shorter passing, play our defense, be more disciplined, play for set pieces. Okay, counter, regroup, hit. Okay, All right, we now created 3 versions of the same tactic, all slightly different. Okay, play our defense. This tactic shouldn't let me play our defense. No play our defense. This is meant to hit hard. It's a counter-attacking setup. All right, this is more attacking in nature. Play our defense. Shorter, keeps the ball. Mix crosses, fine. Force our position outside. Standalone engagement. Use title marking. Get stuck in. Okay, come to this guy. Title marking. Get stuck in. Okay, and then we've got this baby. Fly-by-wire light. Done. Done. Standalone engagement. Not to be too low. We keep this on balance. Now, who's gonna put the ball over the top? This guy. This guy is gonna go around. Okay, fly by wire light. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now in the next game, right? Show you how I play in another sense of the word, right? So you wanna optimize every single game. So now you got 3 tactics, but all 3 tactics are very similar, right? When I change, so this one is me holding a ball, like, and this is a bit more attacking in orientation. This is a bit more like it's actually the poor man's 4-2-3-1, but counter attacking. They sit back in a deeper block against certain teams, and then again when we win the ball, I think this is going to be out. This one I don't want this guy to be a shadow strike. Be a super keeper on defend, save. Okay, so this is like a cheap poor man's 4-2-3-1. This is here early cross play for set piece, be more expressive, overlap left, fairly narrow, counter regroup. There's no pass into space, so support. This is the mid block, here early cross, counter regroup. This is we'll turn all them to because the keeper has been a bit dodgy. Okay, counter press is a more attacking system. I try to go camping with the system, right? I'm playing higher. Okay, higher line of engagement, a bit more aggressive. All right, so this is my most aggressive tactic. This is a bit more of a defensive setup, right? So standard line of engagement. I can go lower line of engagement, draw the admin, hit them over the top. But most of my players keep the ball unless it gets to this guy or this guy. They will play the longer pass. Right, so this is my second version. It's a bit more conservative. Then this is another version, right? Also a bit more conservative. So I could basically go 1, 3, and 2. So I can start a game with this tactic, right? This could be like a more defensive posture if I'm expecting teams to come at me, right? So I'm more conservative with the way I use my ball. Standard line of engagement. Yeah, just standard line of engagement. Halfway, do a mid block. Because we're not that good. I'm not going to play a low block. Just asking for trouble. So just making sure that I don't have any like funny rules. Okay, inverted winger can. The only thing I don't want to do, this the only thing I'm a bit concerned about is the running like this. I think this guy can stretch play as a winger, but Joel Ollie is not that good of a winger. We'll see what happens. This is a heck of a time to go experimenting, man. You can't score for love or money. Well, things like that can happen. Just rotate your strikers. If your tactic is giving you good XG, then it's going to be your strikers. If it's not, then have a look at your own tactic. Yeah. Sometimes you need to jazz it up. Sometimes you just need to tweak certain things. Like me, we just got no luck, man. I just need better players. Sometimes you need better players. One thing I like about white midfielders, right? Okay. If you want to play white midfielders, you're basically playing a game where you are using him to create a pair, a combination, which is very good at keeping the ball, but both of these two boys can cross the ball. I don't like to use I don't mind wingers if they're stretching play. So this group will be stretching play with wingers. So I want to see how they do. Next game, Everton away. Very interesting. Let's go on holiday. No, we better not. We got a few defeats, man. Inverted wingers and do not ever mix an inverted winger with an inverted wingback. That's the only time you don't play the two combinations. That's a combination you want to avoid. It's not a good combination at all because they don't play. They sit too close together and they don't work the spaces correctly. Inverted winger is the inverted wingback works very well with the winger, and the inside forward. It's the two best roles. Yeah. Oh, then you must be careful. Yeah, if you keep rotating your strikers, if your XG is very good and you're rotating your strikers, consistency, can you check whether your players are consistent? Sometimes there's something to be said about the consistency rating in the game. Inverted wingbacks will just sit there. That's what they're supposed to do by nature, right? So the thing about the inverted wingback, just remember this: you want the inverted wingback to move, then there has to be space in front of him. Wherever there's space in front of him, he'll move there. Now, he will never go wide unless you have an overlap, right? So that's the thing you have to remember. So inverted wingbacks are a lot of fun, but you gotta know how to play them. Alpha, how are you, man? Inverted wingback, defensive winger. Very, very defensive, man. But potentially because you see, the defensive winger does go down the flanks. It does go down the flanks. That's actually a good question. I've never tried it though. I've never tried inverted wingback defensive winger because defensive winger do overlap, do go down the flank. Because most likely I'll play inverted wingback with the overlap, right? And the defensive winger is gonna sit in the pocket now, and then you're just gonna go around him. The inverted wingback will just go around him. Oh, this is quite interesting, man. Must try that. I must try that. I've never really tried it. I've never tried inverted wingback with defensive winger because the whenever I play with the inverted wingback, I'm always thinking, okay, which of these roles is gonna move out of the way? If he's a wide midfielder, he's just gonna sit there, right? He's gonna just hang about creep. Especially when you're in the consolidation phase, he just moves into the center half, close to the half space, and that's it. Inverted wingback gets stuck. So don't play inverted wingback with wide midfielder. You play inverted wingback with a winger. You play an inverted wingback with an inside forward. But this defensive winger I haven't tried yet. Yeah, lower league is lower league, man. Rocky. Lower league is lower league. Lower league, everything is relative. Yeah. I mean, you have to remember, right? You don't need a 15 whatchamacallit, finishing player to play in the lower leagues. Oh, sheesh, Carl Jenkinson. Oh, I was going to think about whether or not to extend the contracts. Offer contract, squad player, finalize, negotiate. 1 year extension after league games, final season. Ooh. At this price. Okay, fine. I'm so sentimental towards it. This guy will extend will trigger the extension. But I don't plan on keeping him for long. Yuri Ribeiro offer contract, definitely. Regular starter, no. Squad player. Appearance fee, that's fine. Clean sheet bonus. Loyalty bonus. Agent fee, 16. How did he jump from that to that, man? Okay. Anybody else? Significant. Who's James Claridge? James Claridge. Okay, we just offer you a contract. All right. Atif Konate. Oh, I like his. I mean, 20 years old. Delay decision was 30th of June. There's only March, April, May, June left. The rest of these players, I'm not interested. Okay. Enough time remaining on current contract. My God, the contract expires 30th of June 22. But Samba Sao, no, we're not going to keep him. Jack Colback, no. Yuri Atif, Konate, Jordan Smith, absolutely no interest. Yeah, not good enough. Will Swan, not really keen. Yeah, most of these players, they don't have what it takes to be a part of our side. Okay. Youth contracts. Usa Solomon, defender, right? Not bad. Okay, contract offered. Hey Andy Cliff, how are you? What would it be useful to use direct passing slow tempo? When would it be useful to use direct passing slow tempo? I mean, if you're a good team and you can keep the ball, then you can go wide to break a side down. Jordan Lawrence Gabriel, what the f is wrong with you, man? Oh, you're 23 years old and you're wondering when you're going to get a chance to play for the main team? I see. Or I'll go have a chat with him. Okay. All right. Cross playing time concern. Yeah. Transfer status. You never come to me for nonsense like that, right? Now you can go on loan. All right. Here we go. Sim Tandi, oh my goodness, 5 days injured. Oh, Yates is back. Squad training. Where's Yates? All right. Okay, we're experimenting with a tactic against Everton away. God already knows if this is going to work. So what's the logic in my head? Got one. Okay. All right. We know what we want to do. We're going to start with this. All right. So focus, play, pump. Okay. So I'm just going to call this fly-by-wire attack. Okay, this is my attack tactic. This is my I'm going to just we'll just use counter, and this is my consolidate. I hope it works, man. I'm just trying this out. I might be completely wrong. Okay, Yates. Come in here, Bashiru. Here. Okay, same bunch of useless players. Myton for Lolly. Okay, thank you. Problem is, last couple of games, Lolly has not been playing. Attacking movement. Shit, I forgot to do this again. I gotta do it all for this big game coming up. Okay, training. I have not been doing all my match preparation, my proper match preparation activities for games, and it's beginning to affect my results. Okay, so we want to make sure that it's only one attacking movement. Okay, defensive shape, chance conversion. This is fine. We're gonna do recovery here. We're gonna do rest here. We're gonna do rest here. This is gonna be defensive shape. This is gonna be match practice. It's fine. Okay, we can do like this. Bang. Complete training again. Attacking movement. Ball defensive shape. Okay. Ball retention, transition, restrict. All this. I can't afford to drop any one of these. Alright. Then we copy this and we paste it here. Done. Alright. Andy. Okay. My question to you, Andy, after what you've done to Manchester City in the game is this. Are you a City fan? As in, this is what you always wanted to do to City? Because you're not a City fan. Which of the two is it? Alright, so we got our players. This is it, man. We're gonna find out if our little... Can we get another tactics workout or something? Yeah, why not? If it's something people want, yeah, we can do it again. But it's quite a fair bit of management from me. But yeah, why not? We don't do it on Twitch though. Or we can do it on YouTube if you want. Yeah. Ryan Yates, Mitre, Shearhouse. Let's go, boys. You lacking match sharpness? Don't get injured, that's all. Right? Everyone says you can only last for 75 minutes. Novak. Where is Novakovic? Okay. Shearhouse. Novakovic, Shearhouse. You got this damn thing likes to break offside trap, and I cannot use that. I'm not a City fan, but he just made them better. Which club do you think has the worst jersey at the moment? You know, you see football matches, you just wish they wouldn't wear that anymore. Every time you see the team playing, you switch channels. Mason Holgate is injured. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so what I can do now, I got consolidate and start with, right? So now I'm going to attack. And then confirm the changes. Then watch comprehensive highlights. So now I'm trying to put a pressure on them, right? So I know my tactics. One is to apply pressure, go for goals. And then if you feel uncomfortable, right? Like something like this happening, then you can do then you can just switch from here. These three tactics are here already. It's like having your own match plan. It's a slight variation on the match plan. Go. And Tony Robinson is fast. He just has to do something with the ball. That's all. Oh, nice. What the hell did Ryan Yates do? He gave him back the ball. Crystal Palace. You can't even look at the jersey. Chelsea, the third jersey. Well, it's the third jersey for Chelsea. For me, it was the day when I saw Inter Miami, right? Oh my god, the moment I saw the jersey, I had to switch the TV off, man. That was Inter Miami's jersey was just terrible. It's like a wet t-shirt competition. And then Liverpool, I can't stand the grey jersey that some clubs have for the away matches. I just don't get it. What's so nice about a grey jersey? Nice save. Okay. We don't even know what Everton are doing today, right? I think it was balanced. They're gonna bring quite a few of their players into attack. Wing is brought down. Okay. Let's switch into fly-by-wire counter for a while. That's the 4-1-4-1. See how we do. See how that tactic does in the transition. Nice. Good setup. Green shirts are just not nice. Oh yeah. Oh man, I still remember Liverpool's white and green. Was the most ugliest white and green of all time. Nice. Ui. Alright. Okay. Tactical. We just got the goal with the attacking version. Right now I'm going to go into the counter version. This is the attacking version. Okay. So, see, he's already standing by to come in. Bang. Okay, now we are sitting on the next change. So the next formation change. Now if changes to my 4-1-4-1 I just designed. Which I have no clue whether it's going to work in the first place. Good shadowing. Nice work. My turn with the ball. Now he's playing as a winger. And I got inverted winger on the other side. In this setup, it makes more sense for that shadow striker not to be a shadow striker, more like a target man on support. Then you bring others into play. Now it's more like a counter-attacking tactic, right? So the winger is just going to play balls forward, or somebody's going to play balls from the back, and then hopefully the winger or the inverted winger latch onto it and they do something with it. Except now Kai Shearhouse is sitting down there going, what the am I doing now, man? I'm a striker. My boss has made me into a winger. That's because I just want bodies behind the ball now. It's a very... So this is something... Sometimes I play like this in a lot of my games. I used to do this. I wrote about it in the FM16 book, remember? About lower league football. Playing the 4-3-1-2 and the 4-1-3-2. Finding complementary tactics that you can set up without having to sign too many players, right? So you can actually switch between systems very easily in games. It's very, very effective in Football Manager. Extremely effective. But you gotta first spend preseason finding your complementary systems. These are the three complementary. The 4-1-4 I haven't tested. This is the only problem with this 4-1-4-1 is the wingers, right? They might be too far forward and there might not be enough players to look for them. So I might need a carrier in midfield. I'm just not so sure. And that shadow striker might be too far away. So he might not link up very well with these two. That's my concern at the moment. So I'm paying attention to those transitions involving those players. Well, don't have to worry about it. Lyle Taylor just made it two bites of the cherry and he smashes it home. So, boom, into the box. Nice. Second goal. Manchester United Zebra Kit. Wow. Yeah. That's a terrible jersey, man. But I like there's one jersey I just saw the other day. It was pretty cool. Wait. I'm trying to remember which club it was. I just saw the new jersey coming up. Frank can't remember now. It was damn cool. Can't remember though. I love jerseys. I love collecting them. I got one Liverpool with the candy logo. One of my favorites. I like the Portuguese national jersey right now. The Swedish jersey is damn cool. I mean, the American jersey is nice. The blue, right? It's a very nice jersey. Got to give it to them. All right. Okay, so now we are playing the counter version, right? So we're going to be sitting back like this for a large majority of the game. And just sitting back and then depending on the situation, just hopefully they don't screw shit. They don't screw things up because I'm going to be inviting a lot of pressure now. Let's use colors like yellow or purple. Yeah, purple is so common. Yellow is very common, but purple is the most common color. Red is also a very common jersey color. But the worst jersey is Inter Miami's bloody useless jersey. Yeah, I can't stand it jersey. Your FM crashed. What? Do you know why it crashed? Did it crash with the crash report? Using a custom database. Okay, what you should do if it crash, right? Now that you have to reload it, make sure that you just go to your cache and preferences, as in not your skin cache, the thing, right? You gotta go to your Windows local app folder and delete cache and preferences there and restart, and then go and rebuild your verify your game through Steam as well. I had to do that, right? And now my games are very stable once again. Okay. Should I come out of my shell? This is my shell. This is my defensive shell. So very simple setup, right? So you just have the 3 tactics that you want to use. I can actually make this a bit more solid, like, you know, we do the defending high up the pitch, right? This winger on attack is supposed to he's supposed to give this group help. Okay, what we can do is I can change this guy to target, man. Okay, he can't be a target man. What can he be? He can be an Angash. Then he holds up the ball, but it doesn't move around that much. Shadow Striker is still not a bad option. In a room. Okay, so you can move left or right. Now, yeah, that's not too bad. We can take wing off, right? The shells can come here. Then bring Carvalho on instead. Yeah. Give wing a break. Your front four miss big chances. Man, it's not uncoachable, man. How can they miss? Wait. I don't know what your tactic is all about, right? The tartan kit. Wow. Which one? Are you talking about actual tartan Scottish kit, eh? Man, I want to get a Scottish jersey. Thanks for reminding me. I got Dundee United's jersey already. Must contact, must go and contact my friend. They got the jersey. No, I want to get a Scottish jersey. Correct. Good thing you reminded me. That's it, guys. Very efficient 2-0 win. This is how I play the game if I'm serious. No, I come up with these plans, right? I mean, coaches have these kind of plans. We get a goal. We don't break the formation too much. This is what we do. You go into these positions, right? To chase the goal. We lose. We concede. I want you to drop. I want you. We scored a goal like what Jose Mourinho does. I want you not to be so attacking anymore. Now you help defend the lead. Same principles. We just do it from here. You create the patterns here. The most important thing is to do it in such a way that you don't have to go and, you know, change positions, right? You think about players in the long run, the ones that can play. Look at this performance from the boys, man. The one who didn't play well is Ryan Yates, 6.2. But 3, look at our fullback, the king of the day, Carl Jenkinson. He was having a phenomenal game with the winger, and he's a fullback on support. They kept up with the winger. These two guys were just bombing up and down the flanks. That was brilliant performance. We beaten Everton at home. Yes, babies. We're back in the chase. But 9 points behind Champions League spots. Man, it would have been so nice to make it to the Champions League in the first season. We were there. But somebody lost the plot. Somebody didn't have his game plan on. Right. I should have had this game plan since the first day the season started. This is how I normally used to play. Right. Boom, boom, boom. It's like plan A. I start go for goals. Maybe I'm not so sure on the consolidate, but I still want to apply pressure. Got all my goals, hunker down. 4-4-1-1. That's it. I might have to tweak this along the way, but this is pretty solid as it is. Right? This pair is going to give a lot of problems. Jenkinson playing well, gets forward whenever possible. He dribbles to the ball. So he's going to, whenever he's going to get forward, when we know how this works, get forwards when possible. This guy goes forward, right? He's a winger attack. He will come up as well. Because that's the when possible moment, right? Otherwise, the fullback support just hangs a bit further back. So if the winger attack goes down, he'll join in. Oh no, you don't have to buy me a Scottish malt. Rick. No. Don't. Please don't. Please, don't have to. I will get it myself. I shall get it myself. 100% I'll get it myself. 110,000%. Yeah, I appreciate the generosity people sometimes, they show all this. I'm sure you're fantastic people, but these are the times when, yeah, it's not easy. So, yeah. I'm not silly. I'm not going to delete all my shit. Don't worry. You won't no, cache and preference are the only two things you delete. Right? It won't delete anything. Because what will happen is your whenever you delete cache and preferences, okay, you can basically, this is the game. You can uninstall the whole game, right? Your shit is still there. Whichever folder you had the origin, it's all still there. The only way all that stuff goes away is if you delete that folder as well. So yeah, you're fine. The only time I had a major problem, right, was when I moved computers. Oh my god, that was the one that I screwed things up with. All right, so guys, we have done it. We're almost there. We keep this up in Europe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll play the next game against Newcastle, and I've got to get ready for the kids, man. The kids are almost here. 49, 48, 47. The race for the European spot is so close, man. I mean, we could be out of it. Leeds and Arsenal could just, leapfrog me. I just had to make sure that we play well. Arsenal drew against Sheffield United. That's one team down. Now, what about Leeds? Come on, Aston Villa, do me a favor. We're just hoping Aston Villa has done us the favor. Premier League Cup semi-final. Wow. Okay. Leeds still. Arsenal and Leeds are playing. Come on. It's a draw. Yes. Where the pressure on me is amazing. I can feel the pressure, man. I can feel it. It's just breathing down my neck. I just want to maintain this first season into Europe. Man, we were so close. I'm still annoyed I missed out on Champions League because I've become lazy. But this is close. Leeds is there. Okay. All right. Never mind. We're still there. This is a very exciting race between us. I can't afford to slip up now. Oh, you don't have to delete tactics and games. You don't have to do that. No. Oh my goodness. No, you don't have to ever delete tactics and games. Okay, if your game ever crashes, it's only for two reasons, right? Usually it's two reasons. Okay, assuming the main reason why games crash is because you have added something custom most of the time, right? The custom skin, the notorious ones are face packs, background, sometimes your assets, and then that is usually the case. Okay, so you might crash on those. So generally, when you have those kind of crashes, what you want to do is the ones you want to delete or move, for that matter. You don't have to delete them; just move them away, and move them into another folder. And then you only delete cache and preferences. That's it. You don't have to delete the rest of the stuff. Yeah. BYT is going to be at about 4 p.m. London. Yeah. Today is BYT, man. Strikers usually, if you're... Oh no, shish kebabs. I have to save this. If your strikers struggle, rotation is important. You have to have a plan. But don't rotate sometimes. And check your hidden attributes for your striker. Versatility, consistency is also very important. Alright, guys. How do we start this? Playing Newcastle at home, so we're gonna go with this out of the gate. Let's not waste any time. Come on, all guns blazing. Myton had a very good game. So Lolly, you shut up. You're unhappy piece of shit. So angry with Lolly. Towards the end of the season, when we need him to lead the charge, He's got a problem. Yes, pick it up. Pick it up from where you were before. All right, boys. Okay, we're gonna do it. Standing out there. Skip this portion. Okay. Now, first things first, we're gonna get ready with our first shout. Do I see something good? Hey, hold on. Yep. Or no comprehensive. We're gonna go straight away to extended. Okay. Give me a shot on target, please. Vicino. Haha. Yellow card. Alright, encourage the boys. He's got a yellow card. Come on, boys. Wing Shearhouse. Yeah, Wingy. Ooh, forcing the keeper into a save. I like that. Okay. Again, Shearhouse plays it. Oh, Wing. First touch wasn't very good. Morelos against Yates. Yates, you sweet. Follow you. Gets a yellow card for all his efforts. This should be Newcastle's formation. 4-4-2. Good battle between these two formations. 4-4-2 versus 4-2-3-1. Come on. Come on. Diallo. No, Justin shoots and misses. Eldmiro Nascimento, I'm doing well. Did you watch Palmeiras? And Santos. Hell of a game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. 4-2. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Keep up the pressure. Don't change anything. This is the correct system. You want to be attacking as much as possible. I mean, I could draw them out, but this pressure is enough, right? The only person I should be worried about is Ryan Yates. Nice. Maiten. Yeah. Fly by wire into the counter. Confirm the change. I score a goal straight away. Boom. We go into our shell now. Yep. Bang. Look at my formation change. It's what I call complementary systems, right? So you set it up in such a way that it's complementary. Now you pay attention to the next highlight. Cengiz Under. Oh, nice. Now wing looking. Oh, man. That was a valiant attempt, right? So, what's the problem there? Pass into space? Should I be using pass? Am I using pass into space? Okay, let's go. This might be dangerous for me, right? Because they could double up on the flanks. So I got to pay attention. My 4-2-3-1 is still solid. I should have stuck. My head says, why are you changing? You should stick to it. Now I'm looking at possession, 54%. Cengiz Under again. How do I set up this match info view? This is a custom mod from Michael Murray. What you do is you go down to the forums, you get the dark skin, right? So you download the dark skin. These are the base skins. Then after you download the base skin, go download the match screen mods, the in-between match highlights mods. Then after you downloaded them, replace the panels that you get from the in-between match highlights mods and just save it into this skin, the dark skins panels folder. Let me just exchange the panels folder that is there. So all you do is replace it. The instructions are very simple to follow, but it's there. Okay, 6-on-1. Cengiz Under, idiot. I shouldn't have gone into the defensive mode, right? This is not a tactic that I've tested fully yet. So hey, damn hero, big hero, I'm here, trying all that nonsense. And my voice was going, they only had 2 shots, and then you go and change your tactic. Forest Newcastle, now we're chasing the goal again. Robinson. Dubravka into a save. Yep. That's probably the reason why you're struggling. So those strikers, if you want to see those things, right? That could be the reason, because consistency is very important. I think people spend a lot of time looking at attributes thinking that's the reason why they're not performing well or not, but actually the simple reason sometimes is could be his personality. Sometimes it's determination as well. You could be down one goal. You could be down one goal, right? Look for your striker to see what kind of determination he's got. Very important as well. Okay. All right. What are we going to do now? My turn? Okay. Now is the time for us to see whether our boy wants to play football. And then the other one is Yates, right? Yates not playing well. So we're going to bring Bashiru back. Chase the game. Come on, boys. My turn is a big risk, but hopefully. Diallo puts it out to touch. I need to win, guys. Come on. We want to get into Europe in our first season. What a debut first season that will be. I'm disappointed with myself. Trying to science the game too much. The worst thing you can have in this game, seriously, when you sign players, just look for consistency and versatility first, personality as well. Then look at their attributes. That's what I always do. My scout reports come in, I look at those. A lot of people see blue or lots of nice. Do you know I've actually not signed a 5-star player. Oh man, Thiago Thomas walks the ball in. I want to. Damn, I want to smash something, man. I should never have lost this game. This is the highest order. I should never have lost this game. I just gave the game back to them. Moral of story. Look at this, man. We're not finishing the season well. Am I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Let's save the game first. That's stupidissimo, right? Do you think a triple playmaker setup can? Yeah. No. Not in a 4-2-3-1. Too many. I mean. You're holding the ball in the center, you're working space up, there's a lot of movement, you're always going to be vulnerable to balls over the top. That's why I'm not a big fan of 3 playmakers in a 4-2-3-1. I don't mind like 1 or 2, even 2 is fine, but 3 is a bit much, man. Yeah, so if you have really, really good players, yeah, maybe. But even then, you got to be spot on with your player selection. I wouldn't recommend it. It's just at the end of the day, you're gonna get a lot of 1-0 games. And you gotta be like overloading and taking advantage of space. No, you're basically not giving yourself easy goal scoring chances because your players are not gonna be beating things on the transition. Because every time it gets to the playmaker is gonna like, okay, here I'm gonna. He might dribble and take on players. That could happen. So you'd have to set it up in such a way that he might do that, maybe with a complete forward and support in front, attacking playmaker on attack duty, and then you might get a situation where it dribbles at defenses, right? But the question is, how successful is he going to be, right? So you're basically forced into one style of play. I probably wouldn't do it, man. Well, guys, my kids are almost here. I want to thank everybody for popping in on today's stream. Once again, BYT starts at 7 p.m. No, not 7 p.m. Oh my god. 4 p.m. London. It should be 4 p.m. 7, 6 is 2, 5. Or it should be 4 p.m. London. Right, so I mean, it's basically like 11:30 here, Asia. So but I will give a heads up on Discord, and then we can bring in all your tactics, and we'll have a look, and then we shall have a lot of fun with the tactics this time around. So I thank everybody for coming on today's stream. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Want to thank everybody for your support. You have been phenomenal. I will catch up with you very, very soon in a few more days. So you guys, please have a good day ahead. For those of you in Europe, for those of you in Asia, have fun with dinner. You guys, catch you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.